Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode. You are now listening to the Normal Stuff podcast on the Normal Stuff Network. My name is Mr. 10 Star Living, aka Mr. Ajepako, and I am with your favorite co-host,
My name is Chijo,
aka
Soft Life,
You already know now.
and the Normal Stuff
You already
podcast.
know. So, as you know, guys, this podcast is all about normalizing the millionaire mindset, the entrepreneur mindset, you know, everything to do about hustling and just the mentality, not only the mentality, but also, what else, bro?
I think that's all.
That's
No,
all.
there are more.
There's more, but
There are more, but for
it's
now,
just basically normalizing everything to do with entrepreneurship,
shit.
hustling, you know, the hardship of hustling, you know, and just driving forward. So basically, let's get straight into the intro, okay?
Yeah.
If you got a £1 million house,
Normal stuff.
if you got a foreign Rolls Royce or Ferrari outside the parking lot,
Normal stuff.
if you got 10 million in the bank account,
Normal stuff.
you already know now. It's all normal stuff. As we said, guys, this podcast is all about normalizing the normal stuff, normalizing, well, what we consider the normal stuff, but to other people, it might not be the norm. So, like I say, £10 million in the bank account.
Normal stuff.
If you got Rolls Royce Range Rover,
Normal stuff.
we they will it, we they manifest it into.
You don't see him. He don't day here. He don't come.
Alright
It is here.
So we are not scripted at all, but I got some inspiration on Sunday for our second topic of the episode. And we will be talking about, just give us drum roll now, drum roll.
So,
This episode is going to be all about comparing yourself with other entrepreneurs and focusing on yourself and your journey. So, yeah, bro. Firstly, before we get into the topic of today, how's your week been?
my week has been stressful.
What have you been doing?
I've been working. I've been going to school. I've been working, going to school. And Chick-fil-A have also helped.
Had to burn all of those Chick-fil-A in the
At the
gym,
gym,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
We
But to be more precise to the viewers, like working on what? Hustling on what?
Yeah, we're working on properties, cleaning up Airbnb so we can put them back up. We've been doing, we've been fixing some other things that have been wrong in the houses and
Indeed.
what else? Well, and we also painted the houses, so it's probably still fixing. And we've been doing cleaning up. Rather, we've been moving from one place to another, fixing beds. I actually was the one fixing the bed, but I don't know how to do that yet. But I'm still under him. We still they move. We're still moving, but
We move. You see,
Yeah.
soft life. You know,
yeah,
do nothing. No, the work hard.
but it has been a good experience this week because there are a lot of things that I did that I know that I couldn't do before. So at least with time, I know that we'll get used to this. Me personally will get used to this one because I know he knows how to do it better than me by far. So I'm looking up to him to do more of this. So
Yeah, like
that's basically how my week have been. So I expect more because it's normal stuff.
you they get money.
Normal stuff now.
Normal stuff. It's all about
It's
hustling. It's all about hustling. So basically, as my gracious co-host said, we've been really busy this week. He's been schooling. I haven't started my course yet, but we'll just see it as we've been facility management and property maintenance. That's what we've been currently doing at the moment. Obviously, look out for the normal stuff vlogs of us, you know, doing all this stuff that we're saying we're doing during the week. So if you want to catch up with all these things, like either us putting together an Airbnb for a family member of ours, you can go and watch the vlogs. Those will be about like 20 to 30 minutes long or so. It's just a short vlog to just show you guys what we get to on a day-to-day basis. But basically, like my co-host said, we have been extremely busy this week. We've been doing cleaning of various properties that we are trying to get back onto the market. Not only cleaning those properties, we have been putting together furniture for those properties, making some minor adjustment to the properties, whether it's those little handles that the guest may have broken, whether it's marks on the skirting board, but you guys might call it, I don't know what you call it in the US, but yeah, we call it skirting boards in the UK. Cleaning off scuff marks, whether it's changing the bed linen or bed covers, putting them in the washing machine. I'm not sure if you can hear the washing machine in the background, but it's working hard, even harder than we are. Because it's normal for the washing machine. You get me? It's normal for the washing machine to be on overtime, especially if you're maintaining properties. Because as you guys know, one guest comes in, you have to make sure you've got fresh linen for the next guest. So no be when guests come in, they're coming to sleep on other bed linen that someone else. That's not normal stuff.
It's not normal stuff. So we have to do the laundry and all. So
yeah, so
it's just basic maintenance for Airbnb.
Basic maintenance, and a lot of people do not like this part of maintaining, but it's all part of the hustle. And it really even goes into our topic of today, because you can't compare yourself with other people, especially in this Airbnb business. I know it's so easy to try and compare yourself to other people. Please do not do that. Especially us as entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs, we like to watch other people's progress and be like, oh my God, bro, I'm not where this guy is.
I'm not where this guy is. How far now? How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? How did this guy just come up overnight? Sharp, we don't go.
Bro, you haven't seen the hard work the person has put into. Yeah. The same way where he's saying he's trying to be like me. He has not seen the trials and tribulations I've gone through trying to learn how to be a maintenance man, learn how to be a handyman. I've had to go through various hurdles just to get to the position I am. And I know he's looking at me like, wow, big bro John, they put bed together on his own. I'm on my back, my neck and my back.
In Nigeria, we used to use wood. You will knock with hammer and nail. Now, this is them that they're living the soft life. Oh, you use hammer, and you guys know how they do this thing, and you carry wood, put it in the other wood, knock it inside like this.
Person they talk about soft life when he was born soft. So me and Mr. Ajekpako, as you already know, that's my second nickname. Yeah? No, that's my second nickname. But
they made the hustle easy for you guys.
Exactly. So that's literally what this channel is gonna be all about. We're just trying to show you guys the truth. We're just trying to show you guys that listen, it's not easy. Getting to where you want to get to is not easy, but you know what? The hard work is needed.
Mm-hmm. True, yeah.
The hard work is needed to get to where you want to go to. I know we live in an era where everything is fast. The food is fast. Love is fast. Yeah. Money is fast.
Love is fast.
I said, not me. Don't look at me. I'm mad. My love is slow and strong. You're actually mad, bro. But before you interrupted me, it's just to say we're living in a very fast world, and a lot of people want instant gratification. And sometimes in this entrepreneurship journey, there isn't instant gratification. And looking at your peers who are on the same journey as you, believe me, they are on the same journey as you. It might seem like they're at a further destination than you are, but to be honest, everyone is running their own race. Shout out to my friend, Mr. 559. He's got a very, very good song that says, run my race, hold me down. And the more of the song is just basically sticking to your lane, sticking to your goals, sticking to your dreams, you know? Don't look at somebody else and think, that person is hustle harder than me. Oh. Mm-hmm. Bro, stick to your hustle. Hustle harder than he is without even focusing on his hustle, because you don't know if he's just doing it for the gram. You don't know if he's doing it for the TikTok. Are they lying?
I'm telling you. My hustle, different person hustle. All of us came to this life to achieve one thing, but it mustn't be the same thing.
Exactly. And to be honest, there is such thing as healthy competition, but healthy competition does not mean you have to either be comparing yourself with your peers. Entrepreneurship is a journey, bro. It's all about lessons. Remember I said that the first episode. Life is all about lessons, and you're constantly learning lessons in this entrepreneurship. In fact, it's not even a business, it's a lifestyle. Mm-hmm. In this entrepreneurship lifestyle, you're constantly learning lessons, and you never know who you're going to learn lessons from. And to be honest, life is the biggest lesson giver. Life is the biggest lesson giver, because it will throw you lessons that you did not even expect to learn. So that's literally what it is about, bro, because I'm sure there's some people who are your age or even younger. They're seeing other people, they don't blow on crypto.
They don't blow.
Yeah, they don't blow on crypto. They don't blow on this.
This guy get you too. And I senior guy, this life is not about age, but I hustle.
It's not about age.
It's not about your age.
It's not about how you're forming on this social media. Believe me, this social media world,
fake. F-A-K-E.
Fake as the bags these babes they carry from China. Yeah, that's how fake this social media life is.
Abidas.
La Vie Vuitton.
La Vie Vuitton.
Hushi, no be Gucci. Hushi. You don't want your life to be like Hushi. That's not normal stuff.
You don't want your life to be like Abame.
Let me tell you this one, because you don't want your life to be like Hushi. You want your life to be like Gucci, like Louis Vuitton. Yeah? You don't want people to know what's going on behind the scenes.
Versace.
Versace. Don't kill me, but bro, listen, guys, ladies, older sas, older madams. Listen, it doesn't matter how far away you are in your journey. You can always start. Don't look at someone else. We're just here to motivate you and tell you that, listen, don't look at your peers, because funny enough, your peers might be looking like they're doing what they're doing, but behind the scene, they might not be doing what they're doing. And I've told you that time and time again.
Yeah, true.
Some people look like they're doing this, or some people look like, okay, let's take it for example now in this Airbnb business or this property business. You've got a lot of people on YouTube constantly selling courses saying, yeah. But if you actually put in perspective, if they're so busy doing what they're doing, would they even have time to sell these courses? And to be honest, we're not talking about 100% of these people, but the people who are actually selling these courses and actually doing what they're doing, they've actually gone through the lessons of life, and they've learned a lot of the lessons, and they've automated their business in a sense where they don't have to be there 100%. They can step back and let the business run itself. And ultimately, that's the stage where we're all trying to be. That's the stage where me and little bro are trying to be. We're trying to be at a stage where we've got business now. Business, they run by itself. Money don't come in the accounts. We don't have 100K coming in the accounts every week. That's how business should be, automated. But before you get to that stage of automation, what do they have to do, bro?
Come on, you have to hustle.
No, my stuff. Hustle. I did all my
hustle. See, I go hustle. Shout out to Ashake.
Make sure hard work is normal stuff to you. Make sure taking lessons are normal stuff to you. And when I mean lessons, I mean L's. When I mean L's, I mean losses. And we don't like saying losses because the tongue is a powerful weapon. Yeah, the tongue is a powerful manifesto. You feel me? So that's why we don't call it losses. We call it lessons. And the more you take lessons, the more you realize that you're learning along the way, because nobody knows it all. All we can do is just share knowledge with each other and hope that knowledge gets you to the position you want to be. Because ultimately, people might look at me and be like, "Omo, this boy don't blow. Look at the house they stay.
Look at the car
they drive. Make I not lie to you, house no be mine. Car no be mine, oh. You get me? Now loan. You know when they say player be on loan, oh. Now loan, oh.
We don't on loan. We can't shine for loan. So
we don't do soft life on loan, but
so basically, comparison actually kills. That's just it. So you don't compare yourself with others. So let me even give you guys a story. When I was in high school, in Nigeria we call it secondary school, but yeah, they call it high school. So there was this subject, we call it insurance. So there was this subject we were doing. So we were like three, me, my male friend, and my and the girl. So three of us were like competing against each other. Who is going to come out with the better grade? Like, who is going to come out with like the best grade in our set? So it was that bad that they did, like, one of the girls went to go and hide the guy's notes so we'll not be able to read. It was bad.
Enemy of progress.
Like, even me, I could not find my notes. But
so wait, so you're the person that...
No, I could not find my own notes too.
Okay,
so I see now. I don't know who even took it. But if you are going to watch this thing, whoever if you are going to watch it, let me not say your papa, but
go punish you.
In Lawton, your papa. So what we did was just it was not nice at all. So they gave us we went to go and meet our teacher to tell to explain to her that our notes are missing and stuff like that. We've not been seeing our notes because an exam is fast approaching. So she just said, you guys should find out a way to go and do it.
Mm-hmm.
So the exam came. We did not know what to do. Me, I read from somewhere else.
You know, read.
I read from somewhere else. We all read from somewhere else. So the teacher noticed everything that was going on. Let me cut the story short. The teacher noticed everything that was going on.
I was just about to
the teacher noticed everything that was going on. And guess what she did? What? She gave all of us 84 over 100. The three of us particularly, she gave the three of us 84. When we went to meet her, that man, I got this one and you failed it for me. I'm like, she now said, I understand what you guys are doing, but when you guys leave this school, this is not what you're going to be focusing on. That you guys should just focus on what is ahead of you, not what is here now. That was she just told us. Until now, I don't forget them, but I go still follow them.
Oh my guys, I don't even know what that has to do with comparing.
It still has to do with something. It's a lesson to learn because we're comparing ourselves. We're comparing ourselves like who was going to be better because one was actually better because one was getting higher. Then the next term one will be getting higher. So we're like comparing and competing against each other.
Oh, okay.
So that was it. So, but the advice that the woman gave.
That was the lesson.
That was the lesson, yeah.
And guys, that's just to show. You know what? I've got a short one to tell you, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, coming up in UK is very much image central. Everybody wants to look like they've made it. Yeah. So much so that, in fact, let me tell you a story that has to do with me. This is a personal story of mine. So when I was coming up, we lived in an area where everybody wanted to have the newest trainers. And back then it was the Vans, Air Maxes, Air Forces. My man know they give me money for Air Forces. Hey, £55. You know what I can get for £55? All the bread you're eating, all the sardines you're eating, all the food you're chopping,
all electricity. Beans.
But bro, guys, because I wanted to be like my peers outside, I thought, you know what, I cannot live like this. So what did I do? I asked my mama for £10. Yeah. In fact, I asked her for £20. She said, £20, no. What will I do is I give you £10 for the whole, was it the whole week or the whole month? One of the two. Whole week or the whole month. For me, I was like, okay now, because me, I don't see my friends. They're telling me, my mom gives me £10 a week, £20 a week. I'm like, hey, £20 a week? Yeah, I know they get nothing. They put bread and sardines for lunch. You get me? This is secondary school. For other people, I believe for the US, I believe it's high school. And I was just taking bread and sardines. And to be honest, I was grateful, but because I was comparing myself to the other kids, I thought, nah. I want more. I want better. But to be honest, this story is sort of two ways because it's motivational, because that motivated me to go and work hard to get my own money. So what I now went to do is the great multiplier. Yeah, I got my £10 every morning. I'll wake up early. I'll go to what we call Asda. In US, it might be your Kroger or your big shopping mall. I went there early in the morning before school started, at least 1 hour. Everybody knows this story in UK from where I'm from. They know this. I wake up early in the morning. I know they carry anything in my bag. My bag, 2 bags, empty. I'll go and buy Lucozade, fill them, a pack, yeah? Get it on sale. I'll go and buy cookies, yeah? Put it in my bag. I'll go and buy crisps, chips, what you guys call. Put it in my bag. My bag is full. £10 though, that's what I used to start. By the time I finished from school, the £10 has turned to £50 to £60. Hey, I don't lie.
Don't hammer.
I don't lie. No more stuff. Don't lie. No more. I done that for the next 4 to 5 months, and before I knew it, cashed on the roll. So much so that we used to have something called non-school uniform day. Non-school uniform day will come over. I will now go to the shopping mall called Blue Water. Hey, everybody they get Vans. Me too, I go get Vans. How much is Vans? Vans has taken up most of the money. I did not care because I wanted to belong. It's only a couple of years, just to shorten the story, it's only a couple of years after I started talking to my friends or talking to my schoolmates. And believe it or not, bro, these people thought I was rich. They thought I had money. They thought my parents had money.
They don't know say
not knowing say na hustle, I dey hustle. But not knowing that the house I dey go back to now 1 bedroom. My mama, me, my sister, we dey stay in. And that's just to show you that comparison. What looks good outside might not be good inside. You feel me? What other people are striving to look like outside might not be what they are inside. And it's just to show you guys that, listen, own your truth. That's one lesson I've realized in this life. Own your truth. Own where you're from. If you and your parents are living in 1 bedroom, own that. Use that as fuel. Use that as motivation. Yeah. It might not be normal stuff right now. Yeah. But manifest what you want to be normal stuff. Because I always used to say to myself and say to my mum, and my mum always used to say this to me as well, that this is not all life is going to be. Don't worry. We're going to, you get me? We're going to progress. We're going to get our own house. We're going to come up. The come up is coming real soon. And the more we said it, the more we believed it. The more we believed it, now look at us. You feel me?
Yeah. And parents, this one is for the parents, especially African parents. Please stop comparing other children with your child.
Wait, hold on. Is that your phone?
Yeah, that's my phone.
I beg, go and turn it. We know we're in the episode. Yo! Hey. But what bro is trying to say is very true. Our big madams and our big sars, please. I told him to put his phone on silent, or I told him to put his phone by in session. But ladies and gentlemen, madams and sars, please do not compare your children with your other children. Do not compare your children to their friends. Do not compare their children to their family members. It's so detrimental. It's so detrimental to their growth. I implore you for you to encourage them rather than compare them. If you see that they're into something and they like doing something and they're actually putting in the work, yeah, nourish that and nurture that, because a lot of us later generations, we are doing things or doing courses in university that we never wanted to do.
Yeah, true.
We have done courses that even now we're not using, but we've done it to please our parents. You feel me? And now we are now sitting down in our 30s, sitting down in our late 20s, sitting down in our early 20s, just thinking, I die no. That's what my mum used to say. Imagine if I'd done this. Imagine if I'd gone football. Imagine if I stuck to... Obviously, back in the days, we used to like playing PlayStation. I used to love playing Call of Duty. Who would have known that Call of Duty will go produce KSI, go produce all these streamers? No one ever knew.
Go produce mad gamers that earning a lot of money right now.
Earning normal stuff money. You feel me? But that's not to say that what our parents are doing was entirely wrong, because they were only doing what they thought was right. But we are trying to say in this life of lessons that comparing is not good. Especially if your child is a businessman, if your child is an entrepreneur, he might be in his own lane, running his own race, and you're constantly comparing him with his peers. And he might feel some type of way. He might feel like, God damn, but mom and dad, look at all I've done though. Why can't you appreciate everything I've done? You feel me? And sometimes that might not be good for their growth, but it does not mean that you still can't push them. You feel me? You have to push them in the right way. Make sure you're pushing them positively, because at the ending of the day, the normal stuff mentality that they've got it's going to pay off one day as long as you nurture that. And
they might just go to school, study what you want them to study, then come outside and do whatever they want to do.
And that is happening a lot. That is happening a lot. What's the use of a certificate that you're never going to use? It's just literally time wasted. And I've always said that. And sometimes it might not be time wasted, you know? But I'm always a big believer on stop comparing and start nurturing. Comparison is the biggest killer of dreams. Word. But it's true. Comparison is the biggest killer of dreams. Nurturing is like nurturing a seed. You feel me? You can't over choke the seed with water. You have to give it just the right amount of water, the right amount of sunlight, and the right amount of nutrients in the soil. And that's literally how a child is. You have to give them the right amount of things. Sometimes they might have to do things that they might not want to, which is true, because that's how life is. You have to do things that you might not want to. But sometimes you need to be able to recognize the talent within them, the innate talent. And that goes to all our parents as well. We need to be able to recognize what our kids are good at. But a lot of the times our parents might not have the time, which is the problem. They might be too busy trying to put food on the table, but we should not be too busy to put food on the table whilst neglecting our kids, you know? But it's just to say that, listen, don't compare. Don't compare yourself to your peers. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to all these YouTubers that you're seeing who look like they're doing lots of stuff, who look like they're going on lots of holidays, who look like they're making lots of money. Because to be honest,
they enjoy.
Yeah, to be honest, you might be in a better position than they are. You feel me? You never know. It's all about normalizing what is up here so that you can manifest it to what is out here. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Clicks. I deserve clicks for that.
I know, sir. I cannot do this.
But bro, is there anything you want to drop to them?
No. You said it all. We said everything that we need to say.
But literally, guys, it's just about carrying on hustling. You never know when your big break is going to be. We don't know when our big break is going to be. We're just doing this because
it may be now,
it may be later, it may be tomorrow, it may be next year, next month. But you know what? The journey is as good as the destination. And I will tell you guys that until I get to destination. But right now, we're loving the journey. We're loving learning different lessons, you know?
Yeah.
And that's for the only advice I can give you, because the only advice I have right now is just keep going, keep trying. Believe me, I've had more than 20 to 30 jobs in my lifetime. Believe it or not, I started working at 17. You do the maths. I'm going to be 27 this year. You feel me? Over a decade, and I've done over 20 to 30 jobs. And it only took me... I said over a decade. Is that even the correct maths?
No.
It's more than a decade, isn't it?
Is he up to? You're going to be 27.
Yeah, I started working when I was 16.
So, it's over a decade.
If you minus the school hustling. So
yeah, it's over a decade.
It's over a decade. And
if you're going to be 27, it's over a decade.
Yeah, and it's only been the last, I would say, 3 to 4 years I've actually homed in to what I really want to do for the rest of my 20 to 30 years. And maybe the next 20 or 30 years, I might even home in more of what I want to do. But for now, I found what I want to do and I'm in my stride. I'm going at it every day. I'm making sure I'm putting in my 10,000 hours, like Max Gladwell said. In order for you to master your craft, you have to put in 10,000 hours. And that's what we're trying to do every day. Getting up early in the morning, going to different properties, seeing different properties, trying to understand how these properties can be better, trying to understand how we can maintain these properties more efficiently. And
coming up with new business ideas.
Exactly.
Doing a lot of things.
Exactly. You know, making sure that we've got the normal stuff mentality every day. Sometimes he doesn't even want to do the podcast. You feel me? But I have to tell him that, yo, listen, it's going to pay off one day. We don't know when, but it's going to pay off. But for now, listen, we just have to keep going. We even if we don't know what we're going to talk about, we just have to keep going.
I'm telling you just have to keep going, because you guys can see I've yawned like 3 times. We are tired, but we are still going.
Indeed, and it's Friday, you know, and tomorrow is Saturday, and we're still going to wake up early and get back to the hustle, you know. Whether you're getting paid right now, don't worry, because the knowledge you're gaining might be better than the money that they're paying you. Sometimes the knowledge outweighs the payment. And I know a lot of things are money orientated nowadays, and it doesn't have to be all the time. Sometimes you need to have the normal stuff mentality to understand that, this knowledge this person is trying to teach me is actually worth more than the money.
Money you can finish money, but the knowledge will remain there forever. Till you, even you can pass it on to someone, it can be there forever and ever and ever and ever if you keep on passing up the knowledge. But
like
money,
they say,
if you can get broke one day, you can get money one day. Everything just happen in a flash of an eye. Like
you can teach a man how, you can give a man fish, but if you teach a man how to fish, he will never go hungry. You feel me? And that's just basically what it is. So sometimes when you've got someone special in your life who's actually taking time to teach you and drop you knowledge, hold that person close. Make sure that you're not too braggadocious. Make sure you're not too pompous to listen to them, you know? Even if the person's older than you or younger than you, knowledge has no age. You feel me? Omo, click for me now. That one, no my stuff knowledge. Listen, knowledge.
As they hot.
Knowledge has no age. Knowledge has no bounds. It can come from anyone, because God can use anyone, to teach you lessons in this life. So, like I always say, always respect anyone who has something to say, because if they love you or they want to see you succeed, they're giving you that knowledge. You feel me? Or they've taken time out of their life to speak to you or to drop you that knowledge. You feel me? Especially if the person has been through it, and especially if the person knows what they're talking about. Not everybody knows what they're talking about. So some people just want to be talkatives. Just want to have opinion in your life.
Just want to tell you.
I know this now. You get me? Sometimes
this is the other type of normal stuff. I know this one. I know normal stuff.
So that's just basically it. Keep on running your race. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on striving for success. Keep on striving for greatness. It might take you 10 years, but remember, time is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Because when you arrive, you could be like, I don't arrive. I don't get Range Rover. I don't get Rolls Royce in the driveway. I don't get mansion.
You go to Buga. You go to carry your shoulder up. Nigerians, you understand? You carry your shoulder up, you go to Buga.
But just remember that, listen, where you came from is not where you are right now.
True.
You feel me? Even just look, guys, viewers, let's stop. Everyone just stop. Think about where you've come from. Think about where you are now. That is progress.
I came from Lagos.
Bro, we're trying to be serious.
Yeah, I'm serious. I came from Lagos and I'm in US now. It's a big progress.
You feel me?
A lot of people are trying to run away from Nigeria.
Yeah, in fact, even let's just forget about that. Yeah, let's just think about where I'm just talking about in the grand scheme of things. Forget even moving countries. I'm just talking about ground, because some people might have been doing really good in Nigeria and come over to the US and been here for 10 years and they still aren't doing as good as they are in Nigeria. So it doesn't mean because you've come to another country, you're automatically going to be doing better than someone else. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is just look back in your life of where you've come from, the struggle you've come from, and look at where you are now. Listen, that's progression, bro. Whether you used to have 1 pint or one boxer, now you have 2 or 3. That's progression, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Whether you used to have like £10, $10 in your account all the time, like that's the only day after you paid all your bills, paid all your rent, done all the necessary stuff, and you always had $10 every month at the end of the month. But now you have $20 or $30 or $40. Bro, that is progression, bro. Over the years, $40 will become $400. $400 will become $4,000. That is normal stuff. You feel me? Just keep on striving, keep on persevering, because God helps those who help themselves. You feel me? And on that note, my name is Mr. 10-Star Living, aka Mr. Ajepako.
And I'm Chijo, aka Soft Life.
And this is the Normal Stuff Podcast. If you've got £10 million in the bank account.
Normal stuff.
If you've got the foreign Lamborghini, Range Rover, Rolls Royce in the driveway.
Normal stuff.
Exactly. If you got 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion in the bank account.
Normal stuff.
I'm going to say it with chest now.
Normal stuff.
Exactly.
Normal stuff.
If you are Mr. Easy, marrying into rich family.
I don't talk that one.
I joke. Don't come for me. But, bro, that's even normal stuff because some people think they can't marry a girl who's out of their range, you know? You feel what I'm saying? So, big up you, Mr. Easy, because me.
No.
Me, if I was younger and I had that, I go cash out.
You go hold on tight.
But you know what? I was blessed with a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend.
Ambachuku.
Who's been helping me out throughout the way, and I thank God for her, you know. So I cannot even complain. That's my own.
That is his own spare part. That's his body.
That's my own billionaire daughter because she in spirit.
No, I thought you were going to say billionaire wife.
She's already billionaire wife now. The fact that she's with me.
No
Stop. We just go find you on now.
Me? No fear. Time.
But guys, on that note, listen, shout out Hat House every single time. Shout out our family member for letting us use this space to record the podcast.
Yo.
You know, we're gonna keep on striving. We're gonna keep on dropping more videos, more podcasts. I don't even know what they call it, but we're just gonna keep on dropping more content for all you guys.
We're gonna drop in more.
Keep dropping more. Obviously, I need to edit the first episode and the second episode, but you know what? It's all part of the process, you know. One no go kill man, only makes him stronger. I like. So, guys, keep on doing the normal things in your life.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Yes. Oh my God, this episode was better than last.